Hi, this is Deanne Burley with the Deanne Burley Show, and we're live here, and I got a very wonderful special guest. She's an author. She was a former commodities broker. She got into a situation with her health, a very dangerous thing that happened with her health, and she will tell her story. Her name is Cara Lang. And Cara, welcome to the Deanne Burley Show. Thank you. Tell our audience about you. Tell us about what you were doing. You were in the commodities business, and this is a whole different area.
Yes, it is. I started off in commodities. I have difficulty remembering years. I would say that was back in the probably early 80s. And the commodities market was very strong then. And I was a broker, I traded, and it was a very fun experience. I taught commodities, technical analysis. I taught that in a few states and enjoyed myself while the market was good. And then all of a sudden things changed, as they do, and people started becoming gurus, trading gurus themselves. Computers came out and people started trading online, and all the information in the world they needed for their own success was right in front of them, and they no longer needed to pay a broker to do it. So it was time to rethink, and that's when I started getting involved. Well, actually, I had been previously involved in healing work for many years, and I just started focusing more on it. So.
And then you went through a healing crisis. What was that? What happened?
Actually, probably around the same time, I had an eating disorder for several years, bulimia, which is a very serious condition and can end up killing you, as many of you may know. And it's very hard on your body. It affects all your organs, and it really can be devastating. And I don't know how they're coming along with cures for it in the medical world without a lot of therapy and all that. But what happened with me is I just worked in theta brainwave with Creator and God Source, and instantly healed it. I did an instant healing on it, and after years of being pretty much a slave to that condition, I woke up the next day without any memory of the condition at all. It was completely erased from my memory. And it was probably about a week later I realized that I no longer had the condition. And that was, how many years ago are we talking about? I don't know, a lot of years. And never to return again. And since then, what I've done is work on all the issues that were related to that and that created that, because that's really important work for a condition not to recreate itself.
Now, this whole situation, it's DNA theta. How does that work? What is that? How did you find out about it? Who got you involved?
Okay, let's see. Well, actually, someone handed me a book. A woman had written DNA, what was it? Go Up and Work with God, and it was written by Vienna Steibel. And she had a healing crisis where she almost, they wanted to amputate her leg, and she had lymphatic cancer, and they wanted to do chemotherapy on her, and she didn't want any part of that. So she was, already used to working with God, and she asked how to heal it and was told that she could heal it by this method, which she did. She healed herself, and her leg, which was atrophied, I forget the exact amount, maybe close to 2 inches, different than the other leg, is perfect now. And she never had chemo, she never had an amputation, any type of surgery, and she's a specimen in the best health she's ever been in her life, actually.
Well, was she on medication and all during this process, or
No.
just through the...
Just the healing technique called DNA theta healing. And it's DNA because it's working on your genetic imprints on your DNA. And it's theta because you're working in the theta brainwave when you're doing this technique. Theta brainwave is a really slow brainwave, similar to that of like right before you go to sleep, you know, half in, half out, and right when you wake out of sleep, half in, half out. And it allows you to access a very high state of consciousness where you're working with Creator of all that is, and things in that realm happen instantly.
So did you, when you read the book, did you get in contact with the author, or how did you get into?
What happened? So I read the book, and one day I couldn't put it down, actually, and I started, you know, trying some of the things that she mentioned there, and I saw that they worked. So I found out when the next class was going to be and where it was going to be, and I went from Chicago, I forget, maybe within a month, to California, LA, and I took her basic class and her advanced class back to back. So it was like, I think it was 6 days of classes to get certified to practice.
So then you got certified, and how long did you see a result? You know, I know you said you saw a result after reading the book.
Yes.
But how long afterward would you say that you kind of more or less moved away from this condition that you had?
That condition that I had, the bulimia,
Right.
was healed instantly.
Wow.
Instantly, overnight.
Mm-hmm. So what is that? How does it work? Now, you say DNA. I associate DNA with your genetics, everything that goes back to the beginning of time of
That's
who you
correct.
are and what you are.
That is correct.
So then how does this, how do you attach to it? How do you begin the process?
Not sure exactly what you're asking there, but everything in this work is, it's energetic, okay?
But
And-
what I'm saying to you is this, like, how do you attach mentally or physically or whatever to your DNA? How do you
Okay.
do that? You know, after you read a book, you see
Okay.
what it's about, how do you, or what do you do to manifest this into
Okay.
reality to heal
Okay.
yourself?
Well, without giving away too much right now.
Okay.
I'm not actually, what I do in the work and what the work is about is witnessing. Witnessing Creator of all that is, doing the work. So the work is done not through me, but it's done directly between Creator and the person that is being healed. So it happens instantly, and it's permanent, unless there's an underlying issue that needs to be cleared, a fear or objection that the person has blocking it, which has to be dealt with at whenever they're ready.
Okay, now you keep using the word creator. Is that God, or what are we talking about, creator?
No, actually, and that, you know, you can read Vienna's book, Go Up and Work with God, if you want a deeper understanding of that, but no, it's not referring to God, and this is not a religious thing by any means. There's no religion or doctrine that's associated with this work. So really, Creator is, and you could call Creator source energy. It's all that is.
So it's the energy within you, your body,
Yes.
yourself,
Yes.
and you attach it both through your mind and spirit? Is that, how do you do
Right,
that?
you're
or-
connecting through your mind and spirit.
Now, can you show an example or something for us, for the audience to kind of understand what they would have to do, or would you want to?
Well, again.
Okay. All right.
You're welcome to take my class.
Okay, all right.
And cut.